Has an employee called in sick? Then there are several things you need to do. I will talk you through them step by step. Starting with step 1, do not ask why your employee is calling in sick. This is not allowed due to privacy reasons. Your employee does not have to tell you what is going on. However, you can ask them when they think they will be able to return to work and whether it might be possible to do other work. Now, step 2, contact the company doctor or health and safety service. Report your employee's illness to your company doctor or occupational health and safety service within 1 week. Is your employee better again? Then report this too. Do you hire the employee through a temping agency or payroll company? Then you do not need to do anything. On to step 3, contact UWV. In some cases, you must report your employee sick to the Employee Insurance Agency UWV. If your employee has been sick for 42 weeks, if your employee is entitled to benefits under the Sickness Benefits Act, for example, if they are pregnant, or if their contract expires while they are sick. You then report your employee sick to UWV on their last working day. And step 4, keep paying their salary. If your employee is sick for a longer period, you must continue to pay them at least 70% of their last salary and holiday allowance. If the employee's contract or collective labour agreement specifies a higher percentage, then you must pay that. You must continue paying your employee's salary for a maximum of 2 years. The amount must not fall below the minimum wage in the first year. In the second year, it may. After 2 years of illness, you no longer have to keep paying wages. UWV will then assess whether your employee is entitled to the VIA benefit for incapacity to work. If your employee becomes ill while on holiday, this does not cost any holiday days. However, your employee must call in sick during the holiday. Let's continue to step 5. Do not dismiss your sick employee. You may only dismiss your sick employee in certain situations. For example, during their trial period, or in cases of instant dismissal or bankruptcy. Now we move on to the last step, help with reintegration. Is your employee ill for a long time? Then together, you should look for ways that they can get back to work. This is called reintegration. You can do this in 2 ways. 1. Your employee returns to work for you in a new or modified job. You can adapt their workplace, for example, or allow them to work flexible hours. Or 2. Your employee can no longer work for you and gets a suitable job with another employer. Try to prevent absenteeism together with your employees. Reduce health complaints by, for example, having a good health and safety and absenteeism policy and communicating this clearly. Also adhere to mandatory safety standards and pay attention to your employees' personal working conditions. Finally, as an employer, you can become a self-insurer for the Sickness Benefits Act or the Return to Work of Partially Disabled Person Scheme, the VGA. If your employee becomes ill or unfit for work, you will pay the benefit yourself instead of UWV. You can take out a VGA or sickness benefits insurance policy with a private indemnity insurer. They usually also provide support with the reintegration process. You can find a complete overview of all indemnity insurers in the Netherlands at the Dutch Association of Insurers, the Verbond van Verzekeraars. Follow these steps to comply with the rules about sick leave and help your employees get back to work. Want to know more? Visit Business.gov.nl.